Interfaith Ministries, or Interfaith Outreach Services as we're called now, has been here since 1979. We help people with everyday disasters, things like a child is ill and you can't go to work, or a car breaks down, those kind of things. And the pantry, our food pantry, has always been kind of a sideline for us until the pandemic hit in 2020. And at that time, people were desperate for food, and we really ramped up what we were doing with it. And that's where we are now, is that people can receive food from us every 30 days. It grows every day, the number of people that come to us, because the prices continue to go up for food. Their wages and income has stagnated, and people are still struggling to be able to pay the higher costs of rent and utilities and food. And so here they can come and supplement what they can afford to buy by getting food from us. You know, we had never really used the food bank before because we didn't really need it. We were getting enough donations from churches and individuals, but right after the pandemic, we realized we were going to have to get more food. We were just going to need larger quantities than we had, and that's when we contacted the food bank. We are able to go online and check and see what you all have available for us, and we only order the kind of things that we know we'll be able to give to our people, because we have a list of what they get in a food box from us, and so we make sure that it's things that we know the folks will want here. But we also can come and get things like the bread and some other, sometimes frozens and sometimes produce, things that we are extras for us. And it's really neat to be able to give people some cookies and some bread and some things like that we wouldn't normally have. Last year we received 25,000 pounds of food from the food bank that we then were able to give to our folks, and we served 3,500 families last year with food from the food bank and from other donors. The food bank supplies about 30% of what we give away. We could not afford to purchase the amount of food that we receive from the food bank. And you can see 30%, where would we cut? Who would we have to not be able to serve? You know, Interfaith Outreach Services would like to really thank all the folks at the food bank and all the people here that work with folks to be able to make sure that people in our community have the food that they need.